I just realized I messed up the border of all of my layouts. That's annoying. And I don't really feel like fixing that right now. So apologies for the black border on the sides. Can I change that? Let me see. It might not be noticeable on stream, but I think it is. One second. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I messed that up. Let me go wait in chat, I guess, in the meantime. I don't know if the chat's gonna be displayed on screen either, like last time, but I don't know. I was messing around with it, trying to fix the browser, and then that happened. Yeah, let me guys know if the audio is good or not. It sounds good on my end, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what I did. I'll fix it. Oh, is it down here actually? Oh no, that's not it. So, I didn't know what to stream today. I was supposed to stream on Wednesday, but I had shit to do. So, we're doing this stream instead. I was gonna try to play Fortnite because there's a lot of shit I need to do in that game, but I don't know if I can handle an online game while streaming while I have everything open, like my VTuber model, OBS, having a window browser open so I can check on the stream, stuff like that. It doesn't sound like a lot. Also, a few other like smaller programs that I'm currently testing. So it's just a lot. I might do like a private stream on my own to see if I can stream a game like that, like online games. And if I can, that's gonna open up so many more games that I can actually stream. I might just stream a lot of Fortnite because that's kind of what I've been into right now. But in the meantime, I wanted to do a chill stream, just something, just something to do because I, I'm, can't talk. I'm devoting at least one day a week to stream now. That's for sure. It's gonna be on Wednesdays if I can. If not, Fridays. I think Fridays is a better option anyways for a lot of people to hop on. But it's fine. But we're just gonna do something chill. I got Pokemon in the brain. I could stream a Pokemon game, but I honestly just wanted to do this tier list that I saw online a while back. So, funny thing was that I actually already did this. I recorded a video of this. I want to say maybe like 3 months ago, maybe. It was a while ago. And I was gonna edit it into a video. But when I saw how long it took, I realized that I could just stream it. And looking back on that video, uh, my opinions have changed. Not by much. I think like 80% of the Pokemon that I ranked is still valid. But like for the later generations, I kind of just sit there and look at it. I'm just like, why did I pick that? So this is gonna be more like a chill talky stream. I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking, explaining, and maybe a little bit of ranting, mostly gushing about my favorite Pokemon. And that's essentially where we're gonna be leading to. But yeah, without further ado, without further delay, the stream's already been live for 10 minutes. So might as well just hop on into that. Let's see. All right. There we go. So this is the tier list that I have found. It's really, really cool. I think a lot of YouTubers have used this one. If you guys are interested and want to rank your own Pokemon, I left a link to this tier list in the description of this video, so you guys can go do that. So yeah, this is really cool because it essentially... Yeah, I thought I heard something. Okay, so you have all the current generation of Pokemon right here. So from Gen 1 to the left, Gen 2, and all the way down to 9. And then this one is your overall favorite Pokemon, which I think is really cool. And then from the top, it gives you all the types. So you have normal, fire, water, grass, all the way up to your favorite starter, your favorite gimmick form, your favorite legendary, and then your overall favorite. And then at the very bottom right hand corner right here is basically your favorite Pokemon of all time. And then down here, I don't think, hopefully my large head isn't in the way. You get your favorite regional birds, and you click on it, and it has all of them. Mammal, bug, all that fancy stuff. Even your favorite spin the variation. They should have a cat Pokemon section. They could. There's quite a few. Those are the most important ones after all. Some would agree with that. I think it's just kind of arguing which one is a cat, which one isn't, because there's a lot of arguments on that as well. But yeah, just something chill just for today, and I'm just gonna... Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because when I recorded the video for this, no joke, it took me, I want to say like 2.5 hours, and that was me rushing through it as well. So we'll see how long this stream goes on. All right, so we're gonna just start and just go from there, and I'll try to do my best to explain my reasoning for each one. Everybody has their favorites, of course. Some of mine are basic, but that's just how it is. There's a reason for that, because it's everyone's favorite. Okay, so from Gen 1, we got all these guys. So another thing too is that a lot of Pokemon have dual types. So like all of these birds, they're also flying types. So if I go here, they're repeated. So you can kind of like play around with that. So let's say, oh, I like this one, but maybe not for a normal type. I'll add it to the flying type. You know, something cool like that. But it's gonna be super easy. That's Eevee. think that's a pretty obvious one. Eevee has all the evolutions. I think I could be wrong, but I think he's ranked like #1 in Japan. Like he's higher than Pikachu for being a favorite, so it's kind of obvious. Next is the fire types, and I think it's obvious to say it's Charizard. I like Ninetales a lot. Same with Arcanine. I think Legends Arceus really like Arcanine a lot more. Uh, but Charizard is the goat. What more can I say? All right, all the water types, and there's a lot. I'm very conflicted because part of me just wants to pick Blastoise, big boy Blastoise, but I don't know. I really, really don't know. Oh, hang on, I gotta have this stream up. Yeah, Eevee is adorable. Um, so Arcanine's a fluffy. He's a fluffy boy. So I think so. If you guys don't know about me, my favorite type is Dragon type. But if Dragon type didn't exist, I think Water type would probably be up there. Because I've played the Gen 1 games. Well, the Gen 1 remakes of like Fire Red and Leaf Green and any other version of Gen 1. So I've used a lot of these Pokemon. Tentacle is a fun one. I like Tentacruel a lot. I've underestimated this guy. He's actually really, really good. Like I like Poliwrath a lot. Dugong is up there. I like Vaporeon. Not for the sick reason everybody else does. I'm a very big ocean nerd, so anything aquatic based I just kind of lean towards too. I also really like Starmie. That's a really good one. This might be harder than I thought. just just looking at this is gonna be really, really hard. Um okay, so I'm between three, and that's Blastoise, Starmie, and Gyarados. Uh, the old cartoon Whirlpool. Oh, I think you mean is that a typo? Whirlpool. I thought you were talking about the move at first, but maybe you were. I'm not sure, but I think you mean tentacle in that one. No, I do like these guys a lot. I've used one recently, not that long ago. I was doing a solo water type challenge on my own, and I had these two on my team, and they're pretty good. The poison typing is what makes them really good. I think I'm just gonna give it to Blastoise. It's a basic bitch answer, but I feel like if I pick Gyarados, that's also a basic bitch answer, so whatever. Favorite grass type? Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit different. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Squirtle and then I'm gonna put Ivysaur, just to kind of reference Pokemon Trainer in Smash, and that's just how I like them as well. I do like Ivysaur a lot more than Bulbasaur. I think it's a cooler design. We'll go with that. Favorite electric type. Now, it's kind of shocking, but pun intended. But I think that honor goes to Jolteon. He's my favorite of the evolutions. I think he's really, really cool. He's really, really dope. Um, yeah, he's my favorite. Honestly, if I was in Ash's shoes, I think like Jolteon would be my Pikachu, if that makes any sense. I don't know Pokemon too much. That's fair. Um, favorite ice type, Lapras. The Lapras is the goat. No arguments there. Favorite fighting type. Um, You know, Hitmonlee. I like Hitmonlee. He's the one I always pick because you can pick between him or Hitmonchan in the fighting dojo. I always picked Hitmonlee. I thought he had a cooler design. Favorite poison type. Oh, that's easy. That's Nidoking. He's another goat. So here's another thing you're probably gonna notice. So Charizard, Jolteon, Lapras, and Nidoking. These four are they're part of the A team. So I'll say that. I'll get to more in depth when we get to this. But yeah. Favorite ground type. Ooh. Cubone. Of course, Cubone. He's adorable. Favorite flying type. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Dodrio. I like the three heads. I think he's really, really cool. Out of all the birds here, he's my favorite. If his evolution was on here of Zubat, the final evolution, different story. But it's not, so Dodrio. Favorite psychic type. Part of me just wants to pick Alakazam because that's just like an obvious answer, and I do like him a lot. But I gotta give it to Starmie. I don't know what it is about Starmie. I started liking it a lot more. It's just a really cool Pokemon. It's fast. It hits hard. It's a cool design. Yeah, Starmie. Fuck it. Favorite bug type? No contest. That's Caterpie. No explanation there. He's adorable. He's my baby. If I was a Pokemon channel, he'd be the mascot up there with Cubone. Favorite rock type? I'm gonna give it to Kabutops. He's my favorite fossil. I like him better than Almastar. Sue me. Praise Helix and all that. Favorite ghost? Haunter. I always thought he had a cooler design than Gengar. Favorite dragon? Okay, that's obvious. Oh, that's interesting. So in Gen 1, we never had dark types. So they're just giving us the glitch Pokemon. That's funny. We could just do Missing No. I'm gonna do this Kabutops skeleton. That looks sick. I guess Magneton. I don't know. I guess just the Fable. That's just like, okay. Favorite starter? I know Eevee's on there teasing me. Look at him. And with the sad music. Okay. Yeah, let's just go Eevee. Fuck it. Favorite gimmick form. Okay, so this is Megas and Gigantamax. I want to give it to Mega Charizard instantly, this one particular, but I really, really like Gigantamax Butterfree. Same with Gigantamax Lapras. The other ones I can take or leave, honestly. I'm gonna give it to the Butterfree. I don't know what it is about it. I've never used one. I've always wanted one. Never used one, but I've always liked the design. Favorite legendary? Mewtwo. My overall favorite. Well, by default, it's Eevee because he's on here twice, and one of his evolutions on here. But it's gotta be my baby boy. Simple as that. Alright, on to Gen 2. This might go faster than I thought. Alright, Gen 2. This music is not helping, but I can't really change it, so... what's going on? Okay, there we go. So, favorite normal type from Gen 2. I'm gonna give it to Furret, just because of the meme, the walking meme of it. Favorite fire type, that's Cyndaquil. Favorite water type, Totodile, and then Chikorita. That's just They're my babies. I love these guys so much. They're my favorites. Favorite electric type, Ampharos. I do like Lantern a lot though. I think he's a very underestimated Pokemon. I think he's really really good. Um, but Ampharos, that's just an easy win right there. Favorite ice type, I guess Sneasel. Not a lot of options here. Heracross. That's an easy one right there. Crobat. Favorite ground type. It's between Quagsire and Donphan. The derpy axolotl thing and the elephant. I like both of these guys a lot. I'm gonna go with Quagsire. I use him more. Because you can't get Donphan like till later in the game. And you get Wooper really easy. Like at the beginning, so. They're a flying type. I don't want to be basic and just pick Crobat again. I do like Yanma only because, well, I like his evolution. Same with Gligar. Do I want to add Lugia here? I'm just gonna add Crobat. Fuck it. I like him a lot. Favorite psychic type? That's Girafarig. I made a whole video about him. Favorite bug? It's Heracross again. Look at the repeats here. There's not a lot of options in Gen 2. There's only 100, so. Favorite rock type? I want to add Tyranitar, but I might add him to the dark type. We're gonna add Shuckle. Shuckle deserves some love. I guess Mischievous. I guess Kingdra. Tyranitar. Oh, but Umbreon though. Fuck. I forgot about this guy. Okay, we're gonna Umbreon here. Tyranitar there. Fuck off, Shuckle. Okay. Scizor, easily. Favorite fairy type. Azumarill. Favorite starter. By default, it's usually Cyndaquil. I prefer him over the other two, but I love these three like equally. Only Megas in Gen 2. And these are the ones I don't really like that much. Mega Tyranitar, I guess. Favorite legendary, Lugia. My all-time favorites. It's looking like either Crobat or Heracross, really. I'm gonna give it to Heracross. I like him a lot. 2 bugs, look at that. Alright, on to Gen 3. Got a whole can of worms to open. And already I am very... Why is there a purple Kecleon? What the hell? It's not even a shiny. Well, there's Skitty and Delcatty for you, Tabaxi. I saw you earlier. I don't know. Like, I'm not really, like, too fond of these Pokemon. Specifically, like, I can take them or leave them. I'm gonna give it, you know what? Kecleon. Because I like chameleons and I like his color changeability. You can have a lot. You can make him very interesting if you know how to use him right. Alright, favorite fire type. I'm actually not gonna pick the starter this time. Just because I see Torkoal on here and I like him a lot. I like Torkoal a lot. What's going on? Why is it glitching like this? Okay, there we go. A lot of water types here. But I'm just gonna be basic again, pick Swampert. I'm not a big fan of the Torchic line. I like them just because of nostalgia and I've used them, but honestly, like, they're the Pokemon I've used the least, so. Favorite grass? I kind of want to just pick Sceptile, but Breloom's on here. No, I'll add him to the other one. We're gonna do Sceptile. Fuck it. Magnetric. Ooh, I don't know about this one. Actually, no, that's stupid. Walrein. Favorite fighting type, Breloom. Favorite poison type. I can take it or leave it, but Roselia. Favorite ground type, Flygon. Favorite flying type. We're gonna go with Altaria. So there's a little theme here. Okay, that's obviously Gardevoir. Favorite bug. I like Ninjask a lot. This guy right here, but not actually Armaldo. I think out of all of them, probably. What's with the delay? There we go. For the sake of rock type, Cordilli. I like this one better than Armaldo. Favorite ghost. Okay, that's obviously Bayonet. Sableye was a close second though, but it's Bayonet. Favorite dragon type on this list. I don't know so many of them. Well, there's over 1,000, so you know you're gonna get pretty familiar with them. I'm gonna pick Latias. She's my favorite of the legendary. It's nice hearing about the Pokemon. Well, it's, you know, at least you get to hear about them. Hear me gush a little bit. Okay, favorite dark type. Wow, the right side. That's good to hear. Um, I I'm between Sharpedo and I'm a Crawdots actually. I like them all better. Favorite steel type? Aggron, easily. Favorite fairy type? We'll add actually no. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Latios here for psychic type. I'm gonna put Latias, and then for fairy, I'm gonna put Gardevoir. I think that's an easier way to do it. Favorite starter? Mudkip. I like that Shadow Lugia is on here. Like that's just weird. All right, favorite Mega from Gen 3. It's honestly between Mega Sceptile, Mega Gardevoir, and Mega Mawile. I don't know. It's literally tied between those three, and that's very frustrating. Mawile I can take or leave. You know what? Uh, Mega Sceptile. Why not? Favorite legendary? That's Latias. I do like Rayquaza a lot, but Latias, I just like her a lot. So overall favorites. Is there any repeats down here? I don't think so. I think this is the one where it's pretty well balanced actually. Hmm. I'm just gonna pick Latias actually. She's the only double. It makes sense. All right, Gen 4. I've recently played this generation, and this is, I remember in my video, I had a very big difference. There's a lot of big differences. I was like, why did I put that? So for here, it's Lopunny, just because I've underestimated this Pokemon. I never liked this Pokemon, but when I've used one, I was surprised at how I forget that normal types are actually very well versatile Pokemon, and this was no exception. Favorite fire type, Infernape. Favorite water type, not the Piplup line. Piplup's cute, Piplup's adorable, but not my favorite. um, that honor goes to Gastrodon. I love this guy so much. He's adorable. He's a sea slug. What more do you want? Why the delay? Okay, there we go. Favorite grass type. Not the starter again. I do like the Turtwig line a lot. I like it way more than the Piplup line. But Rose Red, man. Rose Red's just the GOAT. Favorite electric type. I see the ear Pichu. That's adorable. I kind of want to add it just for that. I've always liked this Pichu. I've always hated that this Pichu. You know what? That Pichu. It is stuck in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And you cannot transfer it to any other Pokemon game. It is stuck in that game. And it sucks. It's just trapped there. And it's my favorite ice type. Mammoth one. Actually no. Frostlass. Well, actually, let me go to Ghost for a second. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna put Mamoswine here. I like him a lot. Favorite fighting type, Lucario. Favorite poison type, Toxicroak. Favorite ground type. Here's actually where I can add Torterra. I do like Torterra, so. Favorite flying type. Like, the basic answer is just to pick Staraptor, and I do like this Pokemon, but I'm looking at my boy Yanmega down there. I recently used one, and I forgot how good this Pokemon is. I could add him into Bug, though. Okay, yeah, I can add him to Bug, so we don't end there yet. Let me see. I'm trying to like think ahead for a second. I think this. You know what? No, Gliscor. I like Gliscor a lot. I wish I could use one in Pokemon. Can you use one in Pokemon Platinum? I don't know. The last time I used one of these guys was back in like on my team was Black and White 2. So I'm not sure if I caught it or got it in a trade, but that's just what I remembered. Alright, favorite psychic type. I guess Glade. Favorite bug, Yanmega. Favorite rock type. Probably just Rampardos, just because out of all of them, he's the only one I've used. So yeah, he just kind of wins by default. Favorite ghost, that's definitely Frostlass. Favorite dragon, Garchomp. Favorite dark type. I don't want to add legendaries. Here's the thing is that I like the legendaries, but they're kind of made to just be liked. Like, part of me just wants to add Darkrai because I don't really have a opinion on all these guys. That's not true. Now that I'm looking at it, Weavile. I do like Weavile. I had to think about it. Favorite steel type. I mean, I kind of just want to give it to Empoleon just for the participation point. But nah, he doesn't deserve that. I don't know. I just fuck it. I just add a legendary Dialga. Fine. Togekiss. Favorite starter Chimchar. Favorite Mega Lucario. Mega Lopunny's a close second, but Mega Lucario. I hate Mega Garchomp, and Mega Glade looks cool for Yu-Gi-Oh! But Mega Lucario, that's an easy one. Favorite legendary? Giratina. That's an easy one too. And my overall favorite Pokemon, honestly, in this generation, it's Infernape. This is a Pokemon that I used to hate because as a kid, maybe I just got unlucky, but my Infernape and Chimchar, all that line sucked so bad for me. But as an adult, replaying the games, knowing Pokemon a lot more, how the mechanics work, I've underestimated this guy. and I actually like him a lot. I would argue like if we're not including, I think he would probably outrank Charizard. Honestly, for me, like that's how much I've respected and liked this guy. All right, Gen 5. What the fuck? Oh, okay. All right, that threw me off. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Okay, so a bit of context. This is from in Pokemon Black 2. You can do like movies. You can be in movies, and these are the like the props that you fight in that. That's very stupid. Why are they here? Okay, honest to God, it's Meloetta. As a mythical Pokemon, I know, but the Hansine Miku Pokemon, but I like it. You know, this is my list. Favorite fire type. Okay. You know what? Darmanitan, I've actually grown to like a lot. He's a Pokemon I didn't expect I would like, but here we are. Um, Not my favorite though. As Chandelure. Chandelure is a. Are they actually Pokemon that they're? I so I think how that works. Going back to that. Let's go back to this. Um, I think how that works is that what it essentially boils down to is that it's using because you have to use Pokemon to battle in the movies as props. So they had to give these props types so that you can actually like beat them. Because the whole point is to beat them in the combat so your movie will do good. So I think that's why they're on here. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. I guess they like in the game source code, they are technically Pokemon, but they're not Pokemon. It's weird. I don't know why they did that. All right, so let's bring it back. I like Carcosta. I think he's my favorite. I like him a lot. Favorite grass. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Well, that's just how it is. I, I don't know what to tell you. It sounds like it's early on in the game and it's completely optional. Like you don't have to do it. And if you never did it, like this thing here is also one of the props. So like if you never did the I think it's called Poké Studios. If you never did that, because you have to do it once, the game forces you to do it once, but every single time it's optional. You don't have to do it. So a lot of people probably have never seen these props, Pokemon, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, it is early on in the game and it's forced kind of like a tutorial. It's not to teach you anything about the game. It's just how the mechanic of that like mini game works, I guess. I don't know. I remember I used to use it just because I was bored, but I never like tried to gain. I don't know what you gain out of it, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, for starter right here, superior, easily. I like. Oh, this is hard. There's two on here immediately. Okay, you know what? Emolga, for sure. I do like Emolga a lot. Her favorite ice type, Beartic. Another Pokemon that I think gets underestimated. Favorite fighting type. See, there's another one. There's another one right here. Hey, this is just a regular guy you fight. Why are they on here? They're not Pokemon. Um, I think just Sock. I like him a lot. Scolipede. That's an easy one. Favorite ground type, Crocodile. Favorite flying type. Hmm. Um, what's in Psychic actually? Let me like second guess myself for a second. Okay, I'm gonna add Archeops, and then for Psychic, Sigilyph, and then for Bug, Galvantula. Oh wait, fuck. But then I can't have Volcarona. I really okay. Okay, here's what I'll do. I like Volcarona a lot more than I like Chandelure, so we're gonna add that. Yeah, this is the part where I was like, why did I add that? Why didn't I add this Pokemon instead? So favorite rock type here is Gigalith. Favorite ghost. Like, see, I know this is a prop, but I never seen this before. What even is that? It's like a cloud or something. I don't know what the fuck that is. Here I can add Chandelure as a ghost. Favorite dragon. It's honestly between these two. Drudrigon is just there for participation points, but I think Hydreigon. I think I like him a lot more. That typing is what saves him. He's so good. Zoroark. Favorite steel. Like, what the fuck is this? I recognize these. This is the Mecha Tyranitar you fought. I remember this is the one I replayed a lot because I just thought, oh, well, maybe this is, now that I'm looking at it, this might be a teaser for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet because I think if he's on here, I don't know what typing he is. Give me a second. Where is he? Whatever. Point being is that there's actually a steel type Tyranitar in the future games. So there's that. I kind of want to just add it because I do like it a lot. But you can't use this Pokemon. It's I like Ferrothorn, Bisharp is pretty good, and Excadrill are really good. I think I'm just gonna give it to Ferrothorn. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Whimsicott. Favorite starter is Snivy. Favorite gimmick for these are not gimmick Pokemon. Okay, this is not fair because look at this. These are two are the only official Pokemon. Everything else is a movie prop. What even is that? It's like a fucking I don't even know what that is. Fucking phallic shape. And I don't care about Gigantamax forms that much. Mega Audino. This just goes to show you that Gen 5 has no love when it comes to these gimmick forms. You know what? Because they have the options here, I'm just gonna add this fucking Mecha Tyranitar. Just cause why not, I guess. Favorite legendary. Part of me just wants to pick Melobetta again. I like these guys, but not that much. Melobetta, fuck it. Overall favorite. Like the obvious choices to pick. This is gonna be surprising, but it's actually gonna be Volcarona. It's a giant fire moth, and it's really fucking strong. You get it so late in the game, but it's so fucking good. I thought it was a legendary for like a while because it's that strong. All right, Gen 6. I need to go back to this generation. I don't remember much about it. Like I remember the game, I know what happens, and I know it was easy, but I want to see if it was actually easy or, you know, I gotta go back to this game. Okay, why are the megas here? They belong in the gimmick. Okay, this is a very weird list because now the gimmick Pokemon are on this list when they weren't before. And I guess, yeah, they were introduced in Gen 6, but okay, for the sake of this, we're not gonna add any of the megas to these lists because it doesn't make any sense to me. I forgot about this. I don't even remember this being here last time when I used it, but okay. So I'm gonna give it to Heliolisk just because I like the typing of being a normal type. Come on. Are you gonna load? Thank you. Yeah, like it's cheap because I could just go, oh, Mega Charizard, oh, Mega this, Mega that. Talonflame though, I like him a lot. Greninja is my favorite starter in this generation. Between these, Trevenant, Bit Electric. I like that the custom Pikachu's are here. That's really adorable. Um, why is a regular? Oh, this is the contest Pikachu. Okay, I see. Okay, fucking okay. I'll guess. No, that's not fair. Fucking Helios again, I guess. Favorite ice type, Auroras. Favorite fighting type, Hawlucha. Favorite poison type, Dragalge. Favorite ground type. Is this? There's only two? Is there really only two ground types in X and Y? That's insane. That baffles me. That really baffles me. That just goes to show you how. I think this. I can. I'm very baffled at this moment. Okay. Zygarde. That's shocked me. Two Diggerby and Zygarde are the only two ground types. That's not a Mega. That's insane. I did not know that. Okay. Of course. Well, this makes sense, adding all the variants of Vivillon. Um, but we're gonna add Noivern. Favorite psychic type. I like Meowstick. That's what this guy's name is. I like him a lot. Malamar's really cool. I'm gonna add Meowstick. This is for you guys. This is the male one, the blue one, and that's the female one. So this little guy, Esper, evolves into these guys. And I'm gonna pick this guy. I like the male one a little bit more. I like the coloring on it. So I guess which Vivillon is my favorite because that's the option we have. The obvious choice is to pick the Pokeball one, but let's be unique here for a second. Let's take a step back and look at them all. I like this green one. It's like a Dustox. Ooh, this one's really cool too. I'm gonna pick this one. I like that one. I've never seen that one. Granted, I don't use this Pokemon, so favorite rock type. That's Tyranitar. That's not Tyranitar. Tyrantrum. Fucking hell. Favorite ghost is Aegislash. That's the thing. Is we're getting to the point where I'm not familiar. I'm forgetting the names. Favorite dragon, just so we can, because everybody got a chance. We're gonna add Gudra. Favorite dark type. Seriously, these are the only four. I don't think I've ever used Malamar before, so I can't even. I've always liked the design, but I've never used one. Pangoro I have used. He's pretty good. I just Greninja again. I guess that's just it. Yeah. Favorite steel type. Aegislash again. Favorite fairy. It's Florges. No, wait, Sylveon actually. Favorite starter, Froakie. Okay, now we have all the gimmick forms. So out of all of the megas, which one is my favorite? I don't want to add repeats. So we're just going to add Mega Charizard X. It just makes the most sense to me. Favorite legendary? What the hell? It's like a Shadow Mewtwo. Where's that from? Huh. I think it's just Xerneas. Well, actually, I do like this Zygarde a lot, though. Now, you know what? Do I want to add a Mega, though? Is that fair? Because Mega Rayquaza is just screaming at me here. We'll add him. Why not? And my overall favorite. Look how tiny this list is compared to the other ones. I want to say Sylveon, but Greninja is on here. Hawlucha is on here. Tyrantrum is on here. All the dragons are on here. I do like Hawlucha a lot, though. Same with Greninja. It's honestly between Greninja, Hawlucha, and Sylveon. You know what? I'm gonna base it off the shiny, and Sylveon has the best shiny. Greninja's black and it looks cool, but Sylveon's shiny. I don't know what it is about it. I like it. But it's not fair because Greninja's on here technically 3 times with Water, Dark, and Starter. So realistically, Greninja should be my favorite, but I don't know. I just like Sylveon more. Sue me. Okay. So now we're going to the Alola region, Gen 7. We're almost done with this list. How long have I been recording? Or streaming, I mean. Almost an hour, and we're almost done. I mean, we still got all of these. But yeah. I thought this was going to be longer, honestly. But no, this is... we're almost done. Well, I think once we get to Gen 8 and Gen 9, that's when it's going to slow down because we'll get to it. But okay, favorite normal type, Grandpa. Look at him. Look, he's the Grandpa Dragon. I love it. He reminds me of what's his name? Falcor from the Neverending Story. I think is his name. Greninja's way too low. I know where you. What do you mean? He's on here twice, 3 times. If anything, he's the highest. He's my second favorite. Okay. You make your own list. I know where you live too, buddy. Okay, but yeah, Drampa for sure. Favorite fire type. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So this is where we get introduced to regional forms. That's where this Marowak comes from. I'm just gonna add him. I just gonna add him. Yeah, I was between Salazzle, but nah. Primarina, no contest there. I know Ash Greninja's on here, but nah, Primarina all the way. Favorite grass type? Ooh, this is tricky. This is very tricky. I like Rowlet a lot, like the Decidueye, but I also like Lurantis and Delamise. Well, okay, this Decidueye, I just realized they're both grass ghost types. This he only has the one type. Yeah, we'll just go with Decidueye. I'm more likely to use him than any of the other guys. That's fair. Favorite electric type, all the Pikachus. Vigavolt, that's easy. Favorite ice type, Alolan Ninetales. Favorite fighting type. We're gonna add Kamal. That's how you say his name? I don't know. Favorite poison type. Okay, this is where we get. I like Toxapex and Salazzle a lot. I'm gonna go with Toxapex actually. I like I like this Pokemon more. That's very weird to say, but yeah, fuck it. Favorite ground type. Why are these guys here? Were they introduced in Sun and Moon? Huh. Okay. I guess. But Palossand. Favorite flying type. This thing's a flying. I don't. I forget that. I don't remember all of them. Okay. I like the Oricorios a lot, just by their gimmick of how they can switch their forms depending on which flower nectar they drink. But Minior I think is really cute. So Rock Flying is a really cool type. So we're gonna go with Minior. Favorite psychic type. Alolan Raichu, actually. I'm trying not to add legendaries unless it's absolutely necessary or it's the only option. Favorite bug type, Goliosopod, obviously. Favorite rock type. I like Lycanroc. I like the orange one a lot. It's my favorite. Favorite ghost, Mimikyu. Favorite dragon. Is it weird for me to want to add Drampa again? I don't know why I like this guy. I don't even know if he's that good. Because I think you can only get him in Pokemon Sun, and I had him in and I only had Pokemon Moon. Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. I don't remember which one he is. I remember I got him through trade. It doesn't matter. I got him through trade, and I just fell in love with this Pokemon. I'm just gonna add him. Fuck it. Fuck it. Whatever. Let's see. Favorite dark type. You know what? We'll add Ash Greninja. Why not? Although I think a Cineroar is a bit better, but I always like Ash Greninja's design. I like that whole battle bond mechanic. Favorite steel type. We're just gonna give it to. It's between Togedemaru and Alolan Sandslash. Nah, Togedemaru. That's easier. Actually, no. I keep second guessing myself. Because I honestly don't care about the Ultra Beasts. Even though they're technically Pokemon, I don't care about them that much. Sandslash, fuck it, why not? It looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. Favorite fairy type. Okay, this is where I'm gonna go for the legendary Tapu Fini. This is my favorite of the Tapus. Okay, it's a water type as well. Favorite starter or Poplio. And my all-time favorite gimmick form. Alola Marowak, honestly. That was a really cool surprise. I remember I was so shocked seeing this guy get Cubone and Marowak getting some love. That was awesome. Favorite legendary. I'm gonna give it to Lunala. I think it's my favorite box legendary. And my all-time favorite, like Drampa is funny that he's on here. He's on here twice. Same with Marowak is on here twice. I love Marowak just because the color scheme fits my VTuber model, and I like him a lot. He's really cool. All right, now on to Gen 8, Sword and Shield. All right, this is where we're gonna see. Oh, the Hisuian Pokemon are here. I say I did this 3 months ago, but I honestly don't remember the last time I did this. And I don't remember all the Pokemon. I'm pretty sure they were here last time when I did this, but it's a surprise that they are here. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, Hisuian Zoroark is a really cool type. Normal Ghost. Like, holy shit. It's a strong ass type. Oh, look at that. Hisuian Typhlosion E2. There we go. We're starting this list off right. Okay. See, why are the fucking Gigantamax forms here? They shouldn't be here. Inteleon for sure is my favorite of the starters. Favorite grass is Flapple. It's between Flapple and Appleton. I'm gonna give it to Appleton. It looks more derpier. Favorite electric type? Toxicity. Favorite Snom. No challenge. No contest there. It's Snom. Favorite fighting type? Ooh, we can give it to Hisuian Lilligant. That's a nice pick. What is a Flapple? A Flapple is a grass dragon type. So he evolves from Applin, which is this little guy right here. It's basically a little dragon worm that crawled into an apple and became the apple. So when it evolves, it can either turn into a flapple, which is this cute little dragon that uses the apple as a shell, kind of, as armor. Or there's Appleton. That's this guy right here, this big boy that turns into a giant apple pie. And it looks adorable. I like them both, but I've fallen in love with Appleton a lot more. He's more adorable. Alright, so favorite poison type? It's toxicity again, yeah. You know what? We're gonna add the blue one. Just be different. Favorite ground type? Sandaconda's up there. Same with Runegears. Cool type. Cool regional form. Favorite flying type? I like Corviknight. Corviknight's pretty cool. Favorite psychic type? Alright. I do like... I never used one, but Mr. Rhyme is really cool. Sandaconda has a really cool looking card. He does. Sandaconda really does. But Runegears just looks so much better. He's a ghost and he's using like a rune tablets to like possess. It's really, really dope. If we're gonna go with Hatrine, I forget what the fuck this name's Pokemon name is, but that one. Favorite bug? Snom. Favorite rock type? Dreadnought. Hisuian Arcanine is close, but it's Dreadnought. Favorite dragon type? Dragapult. Favorite dragon? Dragapult. Yeah. That's a pretty easy one right there. Favorite dark type. Obstagoon. That's an easy one. Grimmsnarl is up there though, but it's Obstagoon. Favorite steel type? Hisuian Gudra. Favorite fairy type? Oh, we can add Grimmsnarl here. There we go. That works. Favorite starter is... well, if you're just gonna put them there, I guess I'll put them. Give it this guy here. So, what's my favorite gimmick form? Which includes the regional variants. That's interesting. I think, to be fair, what are your thoughts on the new moves that just came out today? I think they're cool looking. I think they fit. I just don't like that they're locked. That you have to, what was it? You have to do like a ranked battle or something, and they're locked between each week or something. I was looking at it. That's stupid. That's very... you shouldn't lock Pokemon away like that. It's even when the game hasn't even come out. The whole... I don't know, ZA is looking like a... it's looking like something. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I think to be fair, we're gonna give it to a Gigantamax form, and out of all the Gigantamax forms, I think Sandaconda is the best one. Dreadnought is super close, just because it reminds me of Gamera. It reminds me of just a giant kaiju essentially, but Sandaconda, I like the idea that it literally turns into like a dust storm tornado. Favorite legendary? There's too many. Zacian. Easy. And my all-time favorite? Like, memes aside, I do want to put Snom, but It's Dragapult. And Gen 8 introducing a ghost dragon type that looks badass. That's just a win for me. All right, now we're going to Gen 9. Now, I haven't played Gen 9, so, and I'm also not too familiar with all the names. So, I'm just going off of appearance and what if I would use this Pokemon if I played the game. And already I see a plus. Look at him. I forgot he had an evolution. Girafarig. You're going up there, buddy. I think it's Rad. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so favorite fire type is Skeledirge. Favorite water type is Palafin. Specifically this one, the fucking All Might version of him. Favorite grass. I actually grown to like Meowscarada just by appearance. Like when I saw it, I hated it. But the more I've seen it, the more I've seen it move in like in the game animation wise. These Pokemon look so weird now. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of running out of ideas. Oh, wait, I didn't even see this guy. Hydrapple's on here. Perfect. He's another regional form. Weedcat? Yeah, I like Weedcat. Weedcat's cute. But Hydrapple, basically a candy apple with like 6 dragon heads coming out. That's a cool design. I like him a lot. Favorite electric type. Oh, there he is. The Mega Tyranitar. There he is. More apples. Yes. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So this is the Mega Tyranitar we got now. And this is the one they referenced back in black and white. Well, just switch to the green one. Where's the green one? There we go. But yeah, they're the exact same. There you go. So we're gonna add this guy. Just look at him. Favorite ice type. I think his name is Baxcalibur Black. I don't know. This Godzilla looking one. Favorite fighting type. Annihilate. I have this guy in Pokemon Go, and that's it. Sprigatito. Yeah. Favorite poison type. I like this Clodsire a lot. He's adorable. Favorite ground type. I'm gonna give it to this Donphan. I think it's called Great Tusk, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I know the what are these forms? Like they're not regional forms. What are they called? Variants? I don't know what they're called. Like the whole gimmick of the primal Pokemon and the futuristic Pokemon. The Claude, I forgot he existed. Yeah, he's the best. He's a poison. I love him. Favorite flying Flamingo. Look at him. It's a flamingo. How can you not hate? How can you not love him? Favorite psychic type. I'm just gonna add this fucking Girafarig evolution. Favorite bug is this Volcarona. That's not what it's called. It's like they have weird generic names and they're so forgettable for me. I don't remember. I haven't played this game, so I'm not too familiar with all their names. I can look it up really quick actually. I literally have a Pokédex on my phone. And I'm surprised I haven't been using it. Okay, let me scroll all the way down. Where is this guy? Okay, let me go back a little bit so I can like actually read out the names of these guys. So this Tyranitar is called Iron Thorns. Fucking stupid ass names, I swear to God. Oh, I was right. He is called this guy's called Great Tusk. What's the Girafarig? This one. The Giraffe or Fari Giraffe, which is the same spelled backwards for this guy. I know this is Flamingo. Flamigo, not Flamingo. Where's this guy? Is it Hydrapple? Is that what it is? Hydrapple is the one with one head. Where's the one with multiple heads? Is he not here? Halifin, Annihilate. I think it is Hydrapple, so I think we're good on that one. Yeah, so whatever. I can't find the bug one. This fire bug. Where is he? I can't find that one. Oh, there he is. Slitherwing. Well, I don't know. I had no idea why they gave him such generic ass names. Um. Anyway, favorite rock type. Um. I think this guy's name is Clamp. I have no idea what this salt rock thing is. Um. Iron Thorns, I guess, because I honestly, yeah, favorite ghost type. Ooh, I like this guy, but I forget his name. What's his name? Fucking hell, I gotta open up the fucking app again. This guy, I think is Armor Rouge. No, Armor Rouge is the other one. This one's called. Where is he? Where is he? I just saw you right now. Where are you? The Cause it's like finding tiny ass icon because they're not named or labeled. It's just a picture, and they're really there. He is. Cyril Edge. I think he looks better than Armor Rouge, but I think Armor Rouge like statistically is better. All right, favorite dragon. Arch of Blacks. I think that's his name. Let me double check. No, yeah, I was right. Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur Artibax is the second evolution, and then the first evolution is Frigiblax. So yeah, Baxcalibur. That's a dope name for a Pokemon. That's a really dope name for a Pokemon. Alright, so favorite dark type. Oh, we can have Meowscarada here. There we go. Favorite steel type, King Gambit. That guy's just fucking like a samurai. Looks so cool. Favorite fairy, Dockspun, I think is his, I think it's Fido and Dockspun, this guy's her name is. And this is Tinkatin, Tinkatink, and then Tinkaton. Iron Valiant is this one. I'm gonna give it to this one. Fuck it. That looks the coolest. Favorite starter is Fuecoco. And my favorite gimmick form. What is that? Probably I have no idea. Well, Wooper, I guess. We'll give it to Wooper. Favorite legendary. I like this. I think it's called Terra Costa or something like that. No, it's called Terrapagos. That's what it's called. Terrapagos. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it to this guy. And my all-time favorite. Honestly, I don't really know. Like, I really, really don't know. Like, okay, so I added the Fraffordrift, whatever. Um, he's on here twice because I always like the idea of him having an evolution, but I don't know. Is my stupid head in the way? Yeah. I guess. You know what? I'm just gonna give it to Baxcalibur, just because he looks like a really cool Godzilla. So yeah. All right. So now we gotta rank all of the Pokemon of my all-time favorite. So for all the normal types, who is my favorite? Ah, you can't do this to me. This is hard already enough as it is. Okay, we're gonna do lightning round. Lightning round. So this is gonna be Eevee. As I say, lightning round. Fuck's sake. Okay. This is gonna be Charizard. This is gonna be Greninja. Okay, and this is gonna be Roserade. This is gonna be Jolteon. No contest there. This is gonna be Snom. This is gonna be Heracross. Ah, fuck. There's god damn it. Okay, Nidoking. Cubone. Okay, there we go. Crobat for sure. I fucking love stuff. Me too, dude. Girafarig. Caterpie. Tyrantrum. Dragapult. Fuck. Okay. Garchomp. Umbreon. Fuck me. Hisuian Gudra. Sylveon. Favorite starter. Fuck me in the ass. Eevee. Favorite gimmick form. Hisuian. Alolan Marowak. Favorite legendary. Latias. So my all-time favorite Pokemon. I don't know. This is hard. I didn't think this was gonna be that hard. You know what? It's obvious, isn't it? I think it's pretty obvious. So I failed to mention, you probably already read this. Over here is the click the shiny charm so you can make the Pokemon shiny. So you can go here and let's say, oh, here's Eevee. I want to make it shiny. So for the sake of this video, this stream, I guess, my all-time favorite Pokemon. I think that's a pretty safe bet for me. And there we go. So I guess explanations are in order. So look at this list. Look at all this. Look at all these guys. All right. So explanation. So Caterpie was not only the first Pokemon that I've ever caught, it was the first shiny Pokemon I ever. And with that teams, that's one of the few like teams I remember playing that I actually beat the game with. Hence, why we're gonna go to the team list here. That I call these guys the A team because this is the team that I remember the most, and I love these Pokemon so much. So this is back in Pokemon. I want to say Leaf Green or Fire Red. It was that era. Yeah, here we go. So my starter was Charizard. My second was Caterpie. That shiny Caterpie. Now, technically, that Caterpie did evolve to Butterfree, so why not? Is it not shiny Butterfree? The thing is that I didn't catch a shiny Butterfree. I caught a shiny Caterpie, and if I had an Everstone at the time, I probably would have used it and never evolved him. But yeah. Next, where's the big boy? Nidoking, and then following that, Jolteon. It's so fucking funny to me. That's just kind of what happened. Next is Lapras, and then finally Dragonite. These are my A team. This is the team that I beat the game with. So with Dragonite 2, I remember I was fighting Lance, and he was a Dragonair. And when I finally beat him with my Dragonair, he evolved into Dragonite right before the final battle with Blue. So that is it. This is the A team right here. This is my favorite team of all time. This is like my most nostalgic team, and I love these guys to death. They're my favorites. So now we're just going to end it with all these things here, and we'll just go from there. So favorite regional bird. This is gonna be a light year round too, so this is gonna be easy. So this is gonna be Starly. Actually, no, that's a lie. It's gonna be Fletchling. Already starting off with the best start. Okay. Favorite mammal, regional mammal. It's Zigzagoon. Caterpie. Favorite pseudo legendary. So basically, I mean, it makes sense just to add Dragonite, but fucking Dragapult's just too good, man. It's such a good Pokemon. Favorite Pikachu clone. That's Emolga. Although, is the Pichu here? Spiky Ear Pichu's there, but it's Emolga. Just to be fair. Queenie with her muscle. Favorite evolution. Now, okay, here's the thing. Is Jolteon. Again, kind of going back to the nostalgia factor, but if I had to rank every single evolution, here's how I would rank it. So first is Jolteon. Second, Sylveon. Third, Umbreon. Fourth, Vaporeon. Fifth, Espeon. Oh, no, wait. That's backwards. So first him, second him, third him. Fourth is Espeon. Fifth is Vaporeon. Sixth is Flareon. Seventh is Glaceon. And eighth is Leafeon. That's just my ranking for them. Honestly, Leafeon can kind of go higher than Glaceon, honestly, for me. I like all of them, but I think Glaceon's the one I've used the least. So I've used Leafeon more. So I'm going to switch that. So Leafeon 7th, Glaceon 8th. That's just how it is for me. Leafeon deserve better. Referina has the most interesting fact. Don't don't start. That's why he's that high on the list. But where's my goat Espeon? He's right here. It's right here. Espeon is so okay. Jolteon first, Sylveon second, Umbreon third, Espeon fourth. Yeah, he's fourth. And then Vaporeon fifth, Flareon sixth, Leafeon seventh. So here's the thing about these two. I feel like the games just don't like them. Like I know in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, you can't get Glaceon until you beat the game. You cannot beat the game with the Glaceon because you don't get an EV until post game, unless you traded one in, and even then, you can't get Glaceon until you beat the 7th gym leader. So you're basically just screwed at that point. You can't use him. Leafeon you can get super early into the game. Glaceon you can't. They fixed that now. So now all you need to evolve these two is a Leaf Stone and an Ice Stone. But in the older games, you were screwed. Unless you knew where the Mossy Rock and the Ice Rock is, you couldn't get these two. That's why they're so low, because I've just used them the least. I do like them a lot. In fact, if I had to really rank by design, I think Glaceon has a cooler design, but yeah, it's Jolteon for me. I was a little bit of too much of a side rant there, but there we go. All right, favorite fossil. I mean, it's kind of obvious. It's a T-Rex. The devs stated they stopped creating more evolutions since they kept creating them, and they're all look like Mogoslab did a bunch of their own EV. I really wish Eevee was the Pokemon that had an evolution for every type. It just makes the most sense to me. I believe that, by the way. Game Freak is known for making stupid decisions like that. Like, it'd be cool if there was an evolution for every single type. It just makes sense. But whatever. Alright, favorite regional form. Actually, it's gonna go to, where is he? Where's my boy? There he is, Alola Marowak. I like this guy a lot. He's just really cool. Favorite Gigantamax, though? Honestly, comparing it to all, and I kind of want to go back now. It's the Lapras, but I'm gonna keep that one there. But I do think Lapras is the better version. Favorite baby Pokemon? It's like I want to give it to Spiny Ear Pichu got his chance to shine. Whatever. We're gonna give it to Riolu. um, favorite box legendary. Ooh, that's a tricky one. I'm gonna go with nostalgia and just go with Lugia. Favorite mythical. That's easy. That's Meloetta. Favorite Ultra V's. I don't care about these guys at all. They're like my least favorite Pokemon. If I had to give one, it's just Nihilego, just because it looks like a jellyfish, and because it was the first one you get introduced to, and it was very like mysterious when you first saw it. Paradox, that's the name of these fucking Pokemon. Okay, favorite Paradox Pokemon. Slitherwing is up there. Yeah. Favorite type. That's obvious. Dragon for me. Favorite Pokeball. What the fuck is an S-ball? That's the only one I don't recognize. I recognize all of these except for that one. I like the lure ball a lot. I just, out of design wise, I think the lure ball is the coolest. I like the blue with the red. It has a nice shape to the design of it. I like it a lot. It's my favorite. Favorite Spinda? I don't really care. Here, let's just randomize a bit. That one. Favorite Vivillon? We talked about this, so this is one. Favorite Alcremie is the blue one with the orange toppings. Favorite new evolution? Oh, that's hard. That's really hard. Why you do this to me? Okay, realistically, it's Sylveon. Sylveon and is up there because that was like the biggest thing. This guy's also close. Same with the Yanmega and Surfetch. Actually, no. I'm gonna give it to Surf. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna give it to Surfetch. I didn't put him on the list, but seeing that Farfetch finally got an evolution was a nice change of pace. So yeah, here we are. This is my entire list. It only took me an hour and a half. I thought it was gonna be longer, but here we are. But yeah, this is my entire list. And if you want to make your own list as well, I left the link to this page in the description, as I said it before at the beginning of the stream, so you guys can make your own list. But yeah, honestly, this is a pretty cool image. I'm looking at the stream. It actually looks really sick. I'm gonna like hang on. I'm gonna angle it a little bit so it's like that. Here, let me like move my big head out of the way so you guys can see it better. So yeah, Farfetch was a good choice. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he was. But yeah, this is the entire list. So if you guys are wondering which is my favorite Pokemon, there they are, in all of their glory. I'm just gonna let it sink in for a second. Okay. Oh, that's a big stretch. Okay. All right. So let's just go back to our regular page. Oh, the chat was here the whole time. Okay, so it was working. Oh, it disappeared. Maybe you guys need to type something. I don't know. Oh, or it's delayed. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway. So yeah, that is the tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a lot of fun. My voice is all scratchy for this non-stop talking. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, my throat was so sore. I brought myself a water bottle and I didn't use it the whole time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I might do more like tier list ranking videos or streams, I guess, whenever I don't know what else to stream at the time. Like when I was doing this one, I was thinking uh Godzilla. I think that would be a very, very fun stream. I also want to see if I can get some like guests on the streams for like tier lists. I have one person in mind for me to do a Sonic one. I know you're still watching. But yeah, but it's not gonna just be just tier lists. I am gonna go back to Crash 4 at some point. I do want to finish it. Like I don't want to just pick up a game and drop it. I did that with a lot of games in the past. But yeah, that's definitely something that's on the list. Is finishing Crash 4 so that I can do more games. I literally have, where's my phone? I have a list of games that I want to actually play. So on stream. So one of them is I know you're gonna be excited for this. The Witcher 3. That's one of them. In all the Devil May Cry games on stream. Uh, Doing a non-modded Skyrim playthrough just because I haven't played Skyrim in a long time. I do want to do a Baldur's Gate 3 video. Well, not video, stream. I keep saying video. Stream at some point, but I'm not sure about that one. That one might be maybe if I can get like people for that to want to stream with me, that would be a lot of fun. I haven't really touched the multiplayer that much. I play a little bit of it, and you know whatever. It was fun. What else? Resident Evil. That's another one. I want to do all the games. I think I might do that next because Halloween's coming up, and Resident Evil Requiem got like the trailer and everything, so that's gonna be really cool. I might do Resident Evil. Sonic is up there as well. Pokemon is up there as well. Sonic Generations is gonna be, well, Shadow Generations is probably gonna be coming up soon. Same with any Pokemon game, Infinite Fusion. Doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. That's another one. I'm just trying to remember. I wrote some of them down, not all of them. But yeah, more chill streams like this. Let me know if you guys actually like this kind of streams, just like me, just ranting and ranking or whatever, just doing a chill stream. That'd be kind of nice. I want to go. That's another one. I want to go back to Sonic Heroes and actually finish it. Same with Sonic Frontiers. That's another one where there's a mod coming out relatively soon. I think in like 2 weeks. That like fixes, well, not fixes. Well, adds like a lot of like quality of life change Sonic Frontiers. So that would be really nice to go back to. That's something that's on the list. And yeah, I'm just adding more stuff. I also want to do like one-off game streams where I just pick up a random old game and play it. Like one I had in mind was I was thinking of doing it on Thursdays if I don't work Thursday. I'm gonna call it just like a throwback Thursday where I just pick up an old like SNES, GameCube, PS1, PS2 game and just play it. Not the intent of beating it, just to play it and relax. One of those is two of the games I had in mind was Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, and funny enough, Toy Story 2 for the PlayStation 1. Both PlayStation 1 games, and I really want to play those games. I have Oddworld on PC, but I'm not sure how that game it runs. So yeah, that's gonna be my plan. Streamings, I'm gonna try to stream on Wednesdays. That's gonna be like the big thing for sure. That's what I'm gonna try to aim for. If not, maybe like a day later or 2 days later. Like if it's not gonna be Wednesday, if I don't stream Wednesday, it's gonna be either Thursday or Friday. That's like the big thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. And I'm gonna go get some food because I'm freaking starving. Again, I left out a water and like a snack for me to like munch on and stuff during the stream, and I just didn't do it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for dropping by and all that stuff. And yeah, I gotta see you guys in the next one later.